The city of Melbourne is a sports mecca in summer, and fans were treated to a sporting spectacle on December 26, with a 100-boat fleet competing in the Ocean Racing Club of Victoria's Cock of the Bay Yacht Race. The stunning summer sunshine provided a picturesque backdrop for the race, which started in a 5 to 10 knot building breeze on Port Phillip in Victoria. Alex Toomey and Andrew Hebert Sayer 12, Ryujin, sailing in the double-handed division, had a brilliant start, showing the class of the proven performers from the Royal Melbourne Yacht Squadron. Chris Jackson Sydney 38, Shining Sea and Damien Thomas's Cape 31 OD, PP1 sports boat, gave the bigger boats a run for their money off the start line, taking advantage of the light conditions on the bay. But as predicted, the day belonged to Damien King, with his Frere 61 MRV, setting a new record, finishing the race in under 3 hours, shaving 1 hour and 13 minutes off the race record. Seasoned sailor, King and his internationally renowned crew picked the conditions from the start, taking the pin end, and led the fleet for most of the race. Jerry Cantwell's Martin 49, Carrera S, finished in second place across the line, followed by Rob Date's Karkik 43, Scarlet Runner. The Cock of the Bay Yacht Race serves as a lead-in for the 50th Anniversary Melbourne to Hobart Yacht Race, which starts on Tuesday, the 27th of December, at 12 noon from Portsea Pier. Hundreds of spectators crowded Portsea Pier and Port Phillip Bay to watch the start of the 50th Anniversary Melbourne to Hobart Yacht Race, hosted by the Ocean Racing Club of Victoria, in magnificent conditions on Port Phillip Bay. Under iconic Australian sapphire skies, the 49 yacht fleet participated in a sail past in recognition of the 50-year history of the race, which is affectionately known as the Westcoaster, and described by others as the K2 of Australian sailing, before focusing their attention on the start sequence. In an emotional tribute to race founder Sir Donald Trescothick, his son Adam, accompanied by ORCV Life members, supporters and sponsors, took 3 cheers on behalf of Sir Donald, who was key to ensuring the longevity of the race over its first 20 years. Race director Jeremy Walton got the 49-boat fleet away cleanly in the celebratory race. In a glamour spinnaker start, Maritimo, a Schumacher 54 skippered by Michael Spies and a latecomer to the event, set the pace off the start line, leading the Division 1 boats in a light 5 to 8 knot northeasterly breeze across Port Phillip Bay to Queenscliff. Maritimo showed no signs of weariness after the almost 1,000 nautical mile dash down the east coast of Australia to reach the start line in time, and was quick to establish a lead flying their massive asymmetric spinnaker. But the boat sailed into light air into near Queenscliff Pier, which cost them the lead. Rob Date's new boat, Scarlet Runner, a Karkik 43 built specifically for the Westcoaster, and Date's 13th boat of the same name, started at the pin end, hugged the Portsea and Point Nepean shoreline, dodged the maritime traffic and found a perfect ley line to the first mark, taking the lead off Maritimo, rounding first, and took off from there. Date, the sail captain at Sandringham Yacht Club and a member of the ORCV, will be thrilled with the start of his first Westcoaster race, winning the Port Phillip Sea Pilots Perpetual Trophy for the first boat to exit Port Phillip Heads, passing through an imaginary line between Point Lonsdale and Point Nepean. "We got the boat ready to win the 50th Anniversary Melbourne to Hobart Westcoaster. We think this is the boat to do it in," said Date, in the weeks before the race. Scarlet Runner is a fast 40-plus high-performance boat, with the design delivering top-notch results in the super-competitive European circuit, but will be tested when the stronger westerly winds hit the fleet on the run down to Hobart. Several boats will be gunning for the race record, including Damien King's Frere 61 MRV, which sailed comfortably into second place, with Jerry Cantwell's Martin 49 Carrera S leaving Port Phillip Heads in third place, and Maritimo back down the fleet in ninth.